This news is a little discouraging if you think the 49ers' hopes depend on Christian McCaffrey having a big bounce back season this year. According to ESPN, McCaffrey really wasn't good last year when he played. Here's what ESPN's Benjamin Solak writes, quote, "The 4 games in which McCaffrey played last season were concerning. NFL Next Gen Stats had his maximum speeds in those 4 games at 16.4, 16.7, 16.1, and 17.4 miles per hour. For context, that 17.4 miles per hour mark would have been his 5th worst in a game during the 2023 season when he was the MVP of the 49ers Super Bowl bound offense. He clearly looked less springy in 2024 than he did in 2023. In fact, he looked like a player who had a cool 417 touches in the previous season. It's hard for running backs' bodies to endure the level of use McCaffrey endured in 2023, but not impossible. We'll know quickly if his body has bounced back for 2025 after missing time for Achilles and knee injuries in 2024. So that's really sobering news. 17.4 miles per hour was his top speed in 2024. This is a guy who routinely would be over 20 miles per hour at his best when he was the offensive player of the year. And it's not like he's a big, powerful, push the pile running back. He wins with speed and quickness. So either he's going to start hitting those top speeds again and he'll be good, or he won't and he won't be good. And this is disconcerting to me because I really feel like he has been the 49ers, MVP since he got on the team. I think at this point, you know exactly what the Niners offense is going to look like without him. We saw it last year. Last year's offense essentially was 2021's offense. It was the same thing. A quarterback who throws for a little less than 4,000 yards and 20 touchdowns and 12 picks. Brock did that last year. Jimmy did it in 2021. You're going to get an offense that ranks probably top 10, maybe top 5 in yards, but not top 10 in points. They're going to struggle to score touchdowns. They're going to turn the ball over too much. And more often than not, they're going to be the reason the Niners lose games, not the reason the Niners win games. That's the 49ers offense. It's a good complementary offense when their defense is rolling, when their defense is elite. We've seen them go really far with that formula. Did it with Jimmy Garoppolo multiple times. When their offense has been truly great, when their offense has been the reason they won games, that only happened when Christian McCaffrey was in his freaking prime, playing like the best player in the league. That's the only time the Niners offense was truly, truly elite in every way and the driving force of the 49ers victories. Last year, Christian McCaffrey wasn't the Christian McCaffrey he was the year before that. And the Niners offense it wasn't bad. It fell right back to the level it had been for years under Kyle Shanahan. So what does that mean for 2025? Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code Cohn, COHN, and download the app now. It seems to me that unless Christian McCaffrey can start ripping off 20-mile-an-hour runs and he can stay healthy for 17 games, the Niners offense is going to be, another unit that moves the ball but doesn't score a lot of touchdowns and turns it over too much. The Niners defense is going to be young and a little unready to, is that a word? Not ready to be dominant. And you're going to have a season that's somewhere between 7 and 10 wins. That's sort of what we're looking at with this team. Maybe they get 10 wins, squeak into the playoffs, win a game maybe, but this team isn't really going anywhere unless Christian McCaffrey is special. And that brings us back to Brock and Kyle. Those are supposed to be the MVPs of the offense, not the running back. The running back can't be here for a long time, and they're never going to replace Christian McCaffrey. They're never going to get a running back like that ever again. Someone that good, someone that versatile, someone that impactful. Won't happen. So is Brock Purdy going to pick up the slack? He couldn't last year. Is Kyle Shanahan going to pick up the slack? Is he going to find some new ideas to help this offense actually get in the end zone more frequently? I don't think so. I think we've seen Kyle Shanahan for a long time. I think we know exactly what his offense is going to look like unless he has the offensive player of the year at running back. And you know what? I don't think Christian's going to win that award this year. I don't think Jordan James is going to win that award this year. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But the way I look at it, everything depends on Christian McCaffrey. And the numbers from last year are Sobering.